short video again this week. So the content was actually really good for this week. It was kind of chill. The quiz I hated, and I can't really elaborate on anything specific. I didn't end up contacting the health coach that had made that lesson to let them know. My issue was that it was a lot of things that it was multiple choice, and many things were things that were rooted in some truth, and it made the answers very confusing because you could probably pick several of them and they would be technically the truth. Never failed the test doing this before until now. And then I retook it and I passed, but I got one wrong, and it was from my own thinking. And it was, just that one I can't blame on the weird question, right? That one was me just thinking, this varies from thing to thing. So I'll only elaborate that much. I did contact them. I don't know if anybody else had the same kind of trouble with that, but that really messed with me with a bunch of things that are somewhat true being there, whereas quizzes before would have things where it's like, that's definitely wrong, that could be kind of right, and then you see the answer and you're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely right, and there might be another one where it's like, I don't know if that's kind of right or not, but it was a little bit more clear. Like there was more of you could tell pretty much immediately with those things if you read the lessons and paid attention. I don't really have too much to update. I'm still really exhausted from a super busy week last week, and I've had to take my cat to the vet and stuff this week. Have to take him to get a dental next week. So yeah, just lots and lots of stuff going on. I would say everything else is going pretty well. I'm definitely not cool with having finally failed a quiz. I know that you can't pass them all though, right? I passed on the retake though. But yeah, that really messed with me. I just figured I would be honest and update you guys, because that was kind of why I started doing these little videos and stuff, was I wanted to be vulnerable and honest and open about everything going on. Even when I'm really exhausted, I still wanted to be able to make you guys like a 2 or 3 minute video and try to post one once a week. So I'm going to continue to keep trying to do that. Other cool things, my cat does not have thyroid disease, so we're good there. And he has to go get a dental, probably has to have a couple of teeth extracted. One of his teeth, they showed me, it was like way in the back. Looks like a rock. There's so much buildup on it. I had no way of noticing because I can only really see his teeth back to a certain point. So that's going to have to come out. He might be okay after that. He is still having a little bit of different behavior after our other cat died. I have an anniversary coming up on Monday, so I will not be doing any lessons or anything that day. I might start them Sunday night to just kind of try to, see what they're about and get started on them, because the content is amazing. If you like health coaching type stuff, if you like nutrition, proper human diet type stuff, the content is cool. It's really fun, and it's all stuff you want to read. It's all stuff you want to watch, which is amazing. If you're not a nerd that's into all that stuff, might not be for you, right? And then I have an appointment to get my face tattooed on the 25th, which is mainly, I'll show you guys, mainly to fix the asymmetry here. And because I'm getting older, you get older, all of this stuff will start to kind of come down. So I need it to be equal. You can tell this side does not come down as low. She said she normally doesn't do wings, but she's going to kind of fix mine and even them up, make it symmetrical so that both sides look the same. Gonna get my brows a little bit thicker and better shaped and more symmetrical. And then my lips do not have stuff all the way to the edge, so she is going to fill it all the way to the edge and use a little bit better of a color than this color that is currently tattooed into my lips. So exciting for me. I know for a lot of other people, they're like, it just looks like makeup. What's the big deal? Well, to me, it's very fun and exciting, okay? For our anniversary, I think we're going to pet Fennec Fox and then go find somewhere to eat, probably get some voodoo donuts that morning. And yes, I am having cheap food on my anniversary. I'm going to do the same thing on my birthday a month later. That's just how I roll. I got to have stuff I can enjoy in life too, and I like tasting and trying different kinds of food. That's just me. At least I'm honest about it. Hope you guys are having a really good week. I will probably read through my lessons probably one more time this week. I just like to do that to make sure it really sinks in. I don't know if anybody else in the class likes to do that. For me, I just enjoy doing it though. I like to kind of just go back and maybe watch the videos again too, just to kind of make sure it really sinks in. Even if you just do a light reading, right? Where you're just kind of skimming and you have your notes ready to look over your notes as well. To me, that's important. But take care, guys. Hope you have a good week. I will see you next week.